another stupid video. Thanks for watching. Hoping the noise out here is not too much. I know the wind's blowing a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see what's in the box. So we've got the owner's manual, TX22. There's that. I did actually look through this, and then there's these pretty colored little spectrums. So yeah, I don't think I'm ready to take that leap of faith on one of those yet, and I actually don't see a color that I like. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull it out. We'll take a look at it. So there you are, the Taurus TX22. This is a obviously 22 long rifle. It's striker fired, 16 round mags, which is nice. But yeah, 3-dot sights. The rear is fully adjustable. The front, there's nothing to do with that. You can't adjust it. So that's a nice feature as well. I'll go into some more stuff a little later as far as like the takedown. Well, I'll just go ahead and do that right now. The takedown is actually very simple. Of course, you want to make sure it's cleared, empty before you go doing anything with any firearm. So as you see, this one is empty. So going back to the takedown, it's very simple. You've got a takedown lever here. You pull it down, you move the slide a little bit, well, you pull the trigger, I'm sorry, and that releases the slide. You move it up a little and it comes right off. I like this. I like the design of it. It's more like your standard center fire pistols. You can pull the barrel out, and then you see it's got what basically to me looks like a very similar to a 1022 bolt, a Ruger 1022 bolt as the firing mechanism. It's really interesting. So yeah, that's the takedown. Very simple. I like that. I like that a lot compared to like some of the other 22 pistols that I've owned in the past. Putting it back together, very simple as well. You just kind of get it into place, and then there you are. So that was simple enough, and I like that feature. That's good. You can get it clean and all that. It's not got like a barrel that's mounted in there, and it makes things a little harder to keep clean. I'm not super anal about cleaning my firearms, but I like to keep them clean. It comes with two 16 round mags. These are polymer. They've got an assist to help load it. I've found that it's just easier to load it like I do like my standard mags. I just use my hands. It does have a loader that comes with it that actually it does work halfway decent. So I did use this, but it's just as easy for me to use my fingers. So two 16 round mags. It's got the lock. Another feature this gun has is it does have a threaded barrel. It's got the nut over it, and it also comes with the adapter for the suppressor, and that very much fits into kind of where I'm going. I'm probably going to be getting a 22 suppressor within a relatively short amount of time. So yeah, it's a polymer gun, striker fired, 22. It does have ambidextrous safety. It does not have the ambidextrous slide lock, slide release, but it does have the reversible mag release. I'm not a fan of this mag release. I will say, if you can, I'll try to get this where you can see it. Let's see. So yeah, and that's like you cannot really even see it because the frame actually goes up flush with the mag release. I don't understand that, and that's really so far. And I've put, I don't know, 8 times 16, let's see, over 100 rounds. So, and it's, I will say, it actually functioned flawlessly. Not a single misfire, misfeed, any type of malfunction. It's run perfectly, which is great. And we'll see how that goes long term. But yeah, those are some nice features, other than, like I said, I'm not a fan of this mag release, but there's nothing I can do about that. I guess I could probably take it out and maybe grind this frame down a little bit, and that might be helpful. I just don't even see the point, and I'm kind of noticing more now the way the frame actually, it goes to its widest point at this area that goes flush with the mag release, and I think I could fix that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it. You know, something for as far as what this is going to be, I can get used to it. It works. It's just not something that I can easily catch. I've got to feel for it a little bit, but then again, I will get used to that. So another feature, it's got serrations on the front and rear of the slide. Not that you need them. It's not hard at all to operate the slide. So, but it's a nice feature to have the serrations both front and back. It does have a rail, so you can mount a light, which is nice on any pistol to have that. It's actually got a really decent trigger. So there's some take up, and I'm hitting the wall and going through it. But you get to the wall, and there's very little creep. It's you're there, and then actually a very nice trigger. So you look at the reset, actually pretty nice as well. That's really a nice trigger for a gun of this price. I really like that trigger. So there's look at the weight on the trigger pull, just to kind of see where that's at. Let me go ahead and try this a couple times. And I don't have the greatest gauge, but it does work to some extent. Just a little over 5 pounds on that one. Let's do it again. I'm just going to do it one more time. I'm not going to go in depth too much here, so we'll do it once more, and then I'll do a little more about the trigger. So yeah, just over 5 pounds, actually. Yeah, just a hair over, so not bad. Basically, this is just going to be checking the functionality on this Taurus TX22. See, I'm believing up is the safety, so check that out. Yep, that works. So safety's off. Just going to go ahead and run a couple mags through it and see what that looks like. Without a hitch. I'm using a Federal 36 grain. Jeff, first mag. Very good. Excellent. So yeah, very first rounds, this thing ran flawlessly. So there you are. The Taurus TX22. We'll go ahead and go for the left side bullseye on the bottom, since I've already got one close to it. Let's see where we go. Alright, let's take a look at that, then I'll load up a couple more mags. Yeah, not really too awful of a group at 10 yards. I'm sure I could tighten it up some with working on my trigger a little better and actually holding the gun still. So we load a couple more mags. Alright, so we've got a couple more mags loaded up. Let's go ahead and go for the bottom bullseye on the right. Let's see where we go with that. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, not so great. I felt a lot of those. I could tell I was not holding real well. Run another mag through it. Pulled it in a little better.